So I'm just gonna do a really quick video because in the group, oh God, sorry, it's a bit impromptu, but I've had a few questions today about placing orders and attaching smaller orders to your open party orders via your PWS. I'm very, very much a visual kind of girl. I always have been. I've never been able to like look at something and just learn it without actually seeing it visually. And the other day, after I'd done the live about the host join kit, about the using your party rewards on the host join kit, the very lovely Laura messaged me and she was like, oh my God, she was like, I just watched your video step by step. So I was like, right, do you know what? I know there's a short video pinned to the top of the group about how to do this, but I thought I'm going to re-record it. So I know it's on here properly. I'll upload it to my YouTube channel, so then we've literally got it there. So if you've ever got any questions about how to place an order or how to attach via a party link, then you know how to do it. So obviously we have the standard, not the standard, but we have, you know, your way of collecting in your party orders. Hello, collecting in your party orders. Hi babe. And putting through a party order and redeeming your host credits at the end, redeeming your half price and your free credit, and checking out your order. And that is if you're putting it in one big, if you've got the volume there to put in one big bulk order. So that is how you do it. I can do another separate training on that another time. But what you can also do is you can go onto your workstation and you open up an open party. So with this open, obviously if you've been in for a while, you'll know about this, but if you're new, you might not have seen how to do this. So I'm just leaving this here as a point of reference. So you can go into your workstation and you can set up a party link. Now this party link could be used for various different things. You could use that. So if you've got somebody that, obviously at the moment, we can't host an actual physical party. So you could open a party link. Hi Sarah. For one of your customers and say, do you know what, if you want to take this party link, take this website link, you share it with your friends and family, you collect in the orders, and then when they place their orders via the party link, then they can redeem the host rewards at the end. So all the party link is, you will see in a minute, you set up a party on your workstation in completely the normal way, and what that will happen is that generates a little link which links through to your website, and then any orders that are placed via that link on your website, they attach to that party. So I don't know how I'm doing this, but that's just how things like sit into my brain. So you've set up your party link on Workstation, and then it creates this like little website link to your website. So this is your website over here. Hi Steffi. And then all that link is, I hope this is making sense, all that link is like a little like portal through to this party order that's sitting over here. So then what happens is they place the orders via this link, this virtual link that's in the middle here that I don't really know. I'm hoping this makes sense. And then this is your website over here. So if they place any orders on your website via that link, it links everything in and it attaches to this party order that's sitting over here. So if you haven't got the full volume of party orders straight away to accumulate for the hostess rewards, all these smaller orders that are being placed on your website, I hope this is making some kind of sense, I'll show you in a minute. All these smaller orders that are being placed on your website will then attach to this party link and they will accumulate. And then once you go over the 200 PRV, roughly £245, then your host rewards will kick in. And then you can go onto your workstation, redeem them, check out, get your freebies, whatever you want to do. Or your hostess can get their freebies, whatever they want to do. Or you can keep going. Some people will just open a party link at the beginning of the month. They will shop all their smaller orders throughout the month through that party link. Yes, they'll pay the shipping on them individual orders, but what will happen is, all month, if you've got this party link sitting there open, you place all your smaller orders through your party link, and then once you go over £605 worth of orders, your shipping is free, and you will have generated a lot of free credit. I don't want to say how much, because it'll be like over £100 worth of free credit. So it's entirely your option as to how you want to utilise this, but I'm just going to show you how you set up an open party on the workstation, and then you've got that link there to place smaller orders through to accumulate hostess rewards if you wish. Okay, so I'm going to try and flip this around. Is this going to work? I don't know. I'm going to try and put my tripod on my lap. Hold on. If this works, she says she's going to put this on YouTube. Maybe I will. to hold it. I'm just going to hold it with my hand. Okay, so if I go onto here, okay, so we go here, okay, go to create a party. Now, if ever you're putting in a smaller individual order that you don't want to attach to a party and it's under £245, 200 PRV, you just put it through on here. You'll pay the shipping and it won't go to accumulating any hostess rewards. So why you would ever want to do that, I do not know, because you always want to be working towards accumulating your hostess rewards. So we go here. So we go to create party. Okay. And we can call this, we will call this June 2 or something, because no, we will call it shopping extravaganza or something, just so we know what it when I show you in a minute it'll be easy to see. Okay, so then continue, use consultant as host. So you're literally setting it up in exactly the same way. Okay, so it's going to ship to consultant's address. Oh, hang on. Down here. Oh, look, because I'm going to have to go on and blow this out if I'm putting it on YouTube. Okay, so I'm going to put it on here. So ship to consultant's address. So if you're in Essex, now you want the 2nd east of England. Okay, save and continue. So you check out, you set this up in exactly the normal way as you would. So this, you can amend this here. This is what's going to show on your website, but I sometimes just leave it for what is pre-populated there. So you can click through all these, and this date here, I always just leave with whatever's pre-populated, because that won't change until you actually check out the party order. So you can just leave that with whatever's pre-populated there. Okay. And then when you're here, this has then generated this link here. So you can copy link and then post that into your browser. And then that is your party link. And then, as you will see, this just brings up my website in exactly the normal way, but at the top of the page here, that means you're now shopping in that party. So then everything you place through your website on here, it will attach to that. It will attach to those to that party link. So you'll start to accumulate your host rewards. So if I just show you, if I come out of this, okay, and I go to my PWS. So if you do want to, so if you send your website to somebody and you've not sent them it, you go here. So you can go to your PWS. Go here, my parties, and then all your open parties here. See, if the reason it's grey is because I'm already in it. So if ever you go to try and select it and it's grey, it means you're already in the party, and whichever party you're shopping in, it will show at the top here. So just for example, I could change that, and this is a customer of mine that's accumulating rewards at the moment. I could say shop in this party and confirm, and then that's the party you're going to be shopping in. And then all you do, hang on, let me put this back down. And then all you do, what will happen is every single order that gets placed by that party link will then accumulate to, it'll accumulate up and it'll show on your workstation. So what will happen is when orders have been placed via that party link, you will go into your workstation, you'll click on the open party, and then if you scroll down to the bottom, it will say online orders, and it will show you all the orders that have been attached online. Another thing that people always, another thing that people always say to me is that a little message will come up and it'll say the PRV, something about the PRV is not being, you don't get it says something like the PRV volume doesn't go towards the party total or something like that. What that means is you always get PRV for every single order. Of course you do. You're not going to put an order through and you don't get PRV for it. But what it means is if you are, say you're accumulating host rewards, you've got a party link open all month and you're accumulating host rewards, what it means is if you put an order through on the 1st of the month, your PRV for that order is going to update on the 1st of the month. but the actual total is still going to go towards the host rewards total. If you then put another order through on the 5th of the month, that's the day that the PRV will update on the system, but that figure is going to go towards accumulating your host rewards. So you always get the PRV, it just means that the PRV updates on the day that you put it through, and the monetary figure goes towards the party total, and that will stay on Workstation until you check it out. So I hope that makes sense. If anyone's obviously got any questions, drop them in the comment box below. But that is literally how you set up a party link on your Workstation, and then you can place orders through your website and they will attach to that party link. All right, thanks guys. See you later.